Now we are continuing with our today's indoor session. Next, I was supposed to exchange the wheels for the endless frames. I have actually removed these 4x90 wheels. So now I'll put the 110mm wheels. There are 3 wheels, so that you can see how we transform the initial frame to 3 wheels. This is how it looks when it has 4x90 wheels. So now let's put the 3x110. Let's wipe off the dust first and make it look nice. This time they are not as dirty as when I went to skate in the rain. So what we need here is to clean the bearings and the wheels, even as you put them. Here's the lubricant. This is what I was looking for. So let's spray some lubricant on the bearings. The 5th element ST110 wheels. The wheels are not really worn out. It's just that I've not used them in a long while. But I want to use them with the 3 times. I want to use them on the endless 110 frames. The wheels were so dirty. At least they look much better now. So this was the first wheel in this frame. As you can see, I had turned them inside out just to be able to get an even wear, and that is what I have with me here. The wheels are reasonably uniform, so I'll maintain the shape. So I'll maintain where they're supposed to be placed, as in the position on the frame. So now, what happens when you're moving the three wheels from a setup, when you're changing them? For the first wheel and the second wheel, they normally go to the middle and the last position in the next frame that you're taking. So now, that is the first wheel. It will occupy the 3rd position, which is here. Let's put it where it should now belong. There it is. After that, we put the axle. It's a one-sided axle. Let's push it in and see how different the setup will look. You can see how fast it's rolling. The frame really looks short. I can't wait to test the 3x110 on this endless 110 frame. The next one is the middle wheel. The middle wheel will now take the last position in the next frame. So I'll remove this now. Here we go. You can see how dirty the frame is. That means that I really worked on it before removing it from the boots. Here is the middle wheel. You can see the dust there all over. Let's put some lubricant on it, just to remove the dirt and dust. Here we go. The 5th element wheel. It's also an ABEX 7 bearing. It's written 608 RS. I've never had anything of that sort before. So that is clean now. So we are supposed to put it in the last position, which is here. You can see there is a small space in between. When you can't compare the space on the endless to the one on the 5th element frame. This is how it looks on the 5th element frame. The space is much bigger. on the fifth element frame, yeah, as you can see. So let's fasten it. Here we go. It's rolling fast. Can't wait to try it. So that is the last wheel. These things are rolling fast. They are rolling so fast. That means I really enjoy them. And the last wheel, this one now goes to the first position in the next frame. So here we go. You can see how dirty they are. Shows the amount of work done on the boots and the frame and the wheels. So let's clean it. It's now clean, rolling nicely. And let's put it here, the first position for the last wheel. So here we go. Now we have finished transforming the wheels. You can see how now it looks now. Here it is. So the same will happen for the other boots. I don't need to shoot it again because it is just the same procedure. Thanks for watching. You can like, subscribe and share the content with others so that they're able to see how these things are done. You can see how this frame is long. Can't compare it to the endless frame. Just is slightly longer, you can see. Yeah. So I've now removed it. I have the two setups with me here. You can see how practical these frames are. You can use both 3x110 and 4x90. Thanks. Cheers. Hi everyone. Today I'm doing a review of the Powerslide Fusion Krypton 100 Grey. You can see the boots, they're here. They are soft boots. Let's start with the top. The top has a ratchet strap, as you can see. It's not a very high cuff. It's in between. The 45 degree has a Velcro strap having a Powerslide written on it. On the right side it's written power. On the left side it's written slide. You can see that this is a soft boot. It doesn't have a lining. The soft boot is the lining itself. It's made by My Fit. It has a My Fit skate sole, and then this is reinforced using fiber. I can see down here it has what do we call this? It has ventilation that has a wire mesh, as you can see. The wheels are 100mm wheels. It has a Trinity frame, as you can see. The frame is written 100, but on this other side it's written 250, meaning the length of this frame is 250mm. You can see the wheels are just popping very slightly on top of the boot, as you can see here. That makes it's really easy to maneuver when you have these boots. One other thing about them, though they are 100 millimeter wheels, I noticed that they are slightly lower because of the Trinity system, as you can see, which means it has two screws on the front area, as you can see, this and this. It's a Trinity X system, meaning it can be adjusted either laterally or even horizontally. So basically that is the front mounting. The front mounting has 2 points, then the heel mounting has one point, which is here. That shows that when you're skating, there is a good spread on the front area of the foot. You see this area now, when you're skating, this point, it is not at the center of that of your foot. It is between either side of the foot, meaning it gives the foot more balance, and it also makes these wheels to come closer to the boot. As you can see, it's barely touching the sole of the foot. That is because of this Trinity system. We always know the other frames to have some space in between the wheels and the boot. I'll bring one so that you can see what I mean. The next thing about the wheels is that they have a one-sided axle, as you can see here. You don't need to fasten the axle on the other side. You just put it once and then it's like that. Then you can see that it has passed the quality check, the Powerslide quality check. The rubber stamp is here. One other thing about the boots, they're just good looking. When you're skating in town, people notice them, and I've been waved down by someone who was driving, and he told me that I had good style and he really liked it. I really felt nice as a skater. I really felt encouraged to have these Powerslide boots. So to the Powerslide people, you can keep that as a compliment. Basically that is it about these boots. I don't see anything that I've left out. The wheels are I think they are Powerslide Infinity wheels. The hardness of the wheels is 83A. As you can see, it's a combination of grey, but it can go with so many colors. It can go with light blue. This is a very light grey, a mid grey. This is a clear color. This is black. So you can play around with the boot to suit you. You can change the lace colors. You can do so much with it. So basically that is this Powerslide boot. Let me show you the difference of the height in the boots. Just one moment. I've come with the fifth element. Now I've turned them to be 100 millimeter boots because of this racing frame that I put here. The hardness of the wheels is 84A. This is a racing setup. As you can see, it's written racing, written KS Racing, 100 millimeter. So this is the other 100 millimeter setting that I have. Normally this boot is very fast, and this one is also fast. When you're skating the Powerslide boots, they are very light, and you can even hear the hissing sound because of the fastness of the Wicked Abex 7 bearings. So let's put them at a stand here so that you can see the difference in height. Can you see the difference in height? Yeah, it is. So now, do you agree that this is lower than this other one, this setting? So that is the proof of the Trinity frame. You can even see that the wheels are much further from the sole of the boot, as you can see here, in comparison to the Powerslide, which you can also see here. So basically that is the beauty of the Trinity frames, and I believe now you understand what they say when they mean the boots are lower for Trinity frames, meaning a better stability. Here it is. So thanks for watching. You can like this and share with your friends. One other thing about these Powerslide boots, when you're fastening these laces, I decided to lace it up to the top of the cuff, but I noticed that if you don't fasten it to the top of the cuff, it becomes unstable and you don't have much stability. Then when you lace it up tightly to the top, it now tightens your feet so much so that you're again uncomfortable. So what I did the last time I was skating, I didn't tighten this area. When I put it on, I skipped this lace loop or lace hole, but I tightened the others from this point to the top, and I was very comfortable with the boot. So that is my little 2 pence for this boot, on how to use it properly and how you can get the best out of it. Thanks. Cheers.